Hello, this is Corey Pogue with Real Estate Investor Services. In this video, we share a few of the reasons why we came to Kansas City, Missouri to do our investing and to develop businesses to serve your needs.
Thank you, Mike, Jim, and Corey for being with me here today. For those who want to learn a little more about your story, let me ask you, how did you come to be here in Kansas City, Mike?
I was a property manager in California for 20 plus years. I was involved with NARPM, National Association of Residential Property Managers, as a chapter leader and then a state leader. And then I decided to step back from the day-to-day operations of my company in California and let my managers run it for me. Then I had nothing to do, so I decided to invest in real estate. I'd always heard that investing out of state was a good plan. So I did some research and went to Oklahoma and Kansas City and did some investing. I decided that Oklahoma wasn't right for me, but Kansas City had some opportunities that I wanted. Since then, I've done flips. I've done investing in multi-units. I've invested in properties that needed major rehabs. And I invested in some easy to work on properties. Eventually, I sold all my properties in California, and I've invested in single family homes here in Kansas City because it just fits me. It's got good equity growth. It has good cash flow. I have one-stop property management to take care of them for me. So I don't have to really worry about them. It's just been a great deal for me. So I'm here in Kansas City, I expect, for the long term.
That's great. What about you, Jim?
Well, I actually got my first experience in California working for Mike and his property management company there. And then in 2005, I relocated my family out to Kansas City and worked in a variety of different kinds of property management here, starting with inner city properties and then moving into a partnership on the Kansas side, doing single family homes in the suburbs. And then in 2011, decided to open my own company, separated from the partner that I had there, and we opened up One Stop Property Management in 2011. We've grown that company to include maintenance services, rehab services, along with normal property management that we do, the leasing and rent collection and so forth. And then just recently, we've added the new property acquisition service to help our clients get into some new property, and that's our Real Estate Investor Services company. And Corey Pogue was brought in to help build that up, and I'll let him explain a little bit more about what we do in that company.
Thanks, Jim. So just a little bit of background about me. I started investing with Mike actually as a partner when we invested in Oklahoma and in Kansas City, Missouri, and had that for a while. I've continued that on my own, and a few years ago I was living in Washington and sold my single family home rental property there and was able to do a 1031 exchange. And in looking where to go, we decided on Kansas City because, again, Jim and One Stop were here. We knew that they would take care of our properties the way we wanted. And I was able to take that one property and turn it into 5 through a 1031 exchange and almost triple my cash flow. So great move on my part. I hope that keeps going. Have no doubt that it will. But that's when we started talking about, other investors want to do the same thing. And many people on the coast in California have a lot of opportunity to move assets or maybe they have cash to buy new assets just in markets where it's easier to acquire because the entry point is so much lower. And Kansas City, Missouri is one of those. And as Mike said, we see investments here that generate cash flow, that generate capital gains, and having the team that can take care of those properties for you as an out-of-state investor is critical, and that's where really we started. So my role now is to find those properties, to find the opportunities to turn them into something that an out-of-state or a local investor would love to have and could be successful with in the long term, and help our clients continue to grow their portfolio investments here and sell their portfolio investments when the time comes. So being able to do that and add that to the property management piece and the maintenance piece, which we already provide, has been great. We truly are trying to be one stop for our investors.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. So you're really providing all the services an investor needs to be successful here in the Kansas City market. I think that's great. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to give us a call. The information will follow. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening. To learn more about what Real Estate Investor Services can do for you, go to our website, or better yet, give me a call. Happy investing.